Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today we're going to do some geometry, and it's straight line geometry as well as parallel geometry as well as some triangles. Right, so they've said to us in the figure above, AB is parallel to TC. So AB is parallel to TC, which they've marked for us. And they've said to us C1 is equal to 65 degrees, but they haven't marked it on the shape. So I'm going to put that in there, 65 degrees. And they've said to us C2 is 43 degrees, which they also didn't mark, and I'm going to put that in, 43 degrees. Now they've said to us calculate the size of A, B1, and B2. I would always suggest do them in the order that they've given it to you in. And we need to give some reasons as well, remember that. Right, let's look at angle A first. And I'm going to use a different color pen just so we can differentiate between these angles. Right, so angle A is this one over there. What do we notice about it? Well, the first thing you should notice is that we've got a parallel line right next to it. So the line AC is almost forming a transversal which connects the two parallel lines. And if you look, if you turn your head slightly, you can see a Z, which we're always looking out for. And a Z means that those two angles are equal. So our mathematical statement is angle A is equal to angle C2, which is 43 degrees. Why do we say that? Well, it's because we've spotted alternate angles, the shape of Z, but we can only use alternate angles because AB is parallel to TC. Brilliant. Right, so I'm going to change my pen color again, and I'm going to move on. Before I do, I'm going to go back and just say that that is 43 degrees. I would always suggest to do that whenever you find a new angle. Right, now I can change to green. Moving on to the next one, B1. So we're trying to find this angle over here. Now, how would we do that one? Again, we can see that there is a transversal that's connecting the two parallel lines. And if we look, turn our head to the left, we can sort of see an F line on its side, which is another shape we're keen to see. And that means that angle B1 is equal to angle C1. Why? So that's 65 degrees. Why do we say that? Well, that's because corresponding angles, which is our F. And again, we need to say why we can use it. And it's because we've got some parallel lines. Right, moving on to our very last one. Before I do that, I'm just going to indicate that that is 65 degrees. Perfect. I'm going to change my color again to yellow. Right, so the last one we need to calculate is B2. So B2 is this one over here. How would we do that one? So B2. Now, do you notice that I've got a straight line over here? And we know that the angles on a straight line are equal to 180 degrees. You're spot on there. So that means that B2, angle B2, plus angle B1, which we've already calculated to be 65 degrees, is equal to 180 degrees. And that's because of adjacent angles on a straight line. And obviously in a test, try and stay within the lines. It's a little bit trickier for me with the stylus pen. And now I would move the 65 to the right-hand side, and it would be 180 minus 65, and that's going to give me 115 degrees. So our final answer is B2 is equal to 115 degrees. Nice and easy, brilliant stuff. That's a good recap of some simple geometry rules. Very special thank you to our sponsors for making this tutorial video possible. Remember, you can head over to our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, remember you can send us your question and we will respond with a personalized video just for you. Until the next time, stay epic.